This playthrough is rated T for teen.
I wonder how it feels to fight in the rain. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Front Mission 4. It seemed like Elsa and the crew were on to, peaceful times after being the Zaptrans, but finds out a plan is for the Zaptrans to attack the assembly hall. Will it cause war if we don't get there in time? Or will we use this time to do some simulation training? Let's find out. Let's talk to everyone before we head out to the next location. I'll have some of our gear hauled onto your transport. You'll be able to access them from the wanzers shop and the computer shop. Ain't reason for us to still buy equipment. Excellent. I don't understand it. Zaftra should know that there is nothing to be gained from any further military action against CC. Well, suicide bombers, and zealots and all that are things. So, and an attack on Paris. They may be able to pull off a jump with stealth transports, but they'll never be able to get out of France once they're on the ground. Yeah, one time. One hit, one kill type of thing. Their plan has failed, yet they refuse to admit their defeat. These Afghan troops are no longer in their right minds. Yeah, they're crazy, man. All for whatever. If the Blair Nabel and Wagner aren't here, where could they be hiding? I don't know. Probably right under your nose. Jeez. Now, Robert says the transport's warmed up and ready to go. All right. Well, let's head on to the next location. Yeah, not quite. We'll head on to Paris. Ah, Paris. Will it become the city of love or war? Nope. Midway stop. Give us one last chance to prep, I guess, before we go in. Allison, did you postpone the EC assembly meeting? I'm sorry, but I can't do that. But why? The assembly is in danger. Unless I have irrefutable proof that the Zaptrans are approaching, I have no way of convincing the assembly. So you have to have it like right in front of your face, basically. Don't do anything unless the meeting is postponed. Prime Minister Nolan strongly wishes to go ahead with the meeting, even though he knows what you know. Was he on our side the whole time? Why would he do that? A politician's pride, is it? British troops have been secretly positioned around the assembly building. I think he decided to go ahead with the meeting when he heard you were on your way here. No, I guess he trusts us unconditionally. Well, with our mech builds, I think we'll be fine. That's a big responsibility he's given us. It's because he trusts you, and I have something else to tell you. Elsa? Yes? Do you know a journalist named Lancaster? Yes, what about him? Yeah, that one guy that was... We only talked to like twice, but... We received a facsimile from him addressed to the Durandal. At least I believe that's facsimile as pronounced. It's a copy of an old newspaper obituary for an 18-year-old boy named Rolf Wagner. Dun dun dun! Wagner! The real Wagner, the one our Wagner replaced. Yes, looks like he'd been killed in his, the invasion of the body snatchers or something. Another piece of the puzzle. Is that something to be happy about, Hermes? Lancaster said that most of the Blair Nabel must have been replaced by the same way. I've already reported Wagner to the Interpol. If he is caught and he turns out to be Zaptran, there'll be more evidence to support your case. Why do I feel like he's not going to get caught that easily? Thank you, Miss Ellison. No, I should thank you. Save your thanks until we manage to save the assembly, Allison. I'm sure you'll succeed. I'll call you back later. Call me! Alright, I think we've, sorry. If the EC assembly building is destroyed and the state leaders murdered, the EC will cease to function and people will fall into a state of panic. If my calculations are correct, we should be able to reach the assembly building just before the Zaptran transports from Venezuela arrive. Oh, just conveniently, yeah. I hope the Zaptran transport is spotted by the British air surveillance system. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen, because otherwise no drama. If the assembly building is attacked, all hard work will have been for nothing. Yeah, don't wanna have to go through the whole game again just to fix that. Politicians have too much pride, eh? If no one had run like the others, we wouldn't have had to put our neck on the line now. The situation kind of reminds me of the UC ending of Front Mission 3, or the Elsa campaign. This is all the speed I can get out of this bucket. If you want me to go faster, you'll have to dump your wanzers. Yeah, we kind of not going to do that, so. Alright, pretty much we're good on everything. I think the only thing I want to slightly adjust is something with Hermes. I want to buy Repair Plus and just take off like Minus Shot. Just take off the weaker versions of these and get that. But other than that, I'm pretty good for the rest of the... Well, not the rest of the... Well... I'm pretty good for the main campaign, but there is some extra stuff, if you know what I mean, that I must prepare for. So, anyway, let's take on simulation number 12. For those playing the Japanese version, this is the final simulation for either group has the Simulation 12, but for us Americans, we got a little bit of a bonus, but we have to do something special for that. Anyway, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12! But yeah, if we want to get the little extra stuff from this, we're gonna have to beat the simulation in 15 turns, which should be pretty easy actually. So, but let's set everyone and ready to go. Yeah, as far as I recall, oh wait, I don't want. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't matter where Bosch is, but I went back there, and Altona, and Elsa. Okay. Yeah, rain and nighttime, so everyone's percentages are going to be down, but of course the enemy's going to hit me all the time. But luckily, the mechs here are designed to be hit pretty easily, so I won't have to worry about me missing, but they'll probably hit all the time despite my evasion and everything. But hey, I'm not bitter. But anyway, we got a couple allies in this fight. We got some Gatling guns, which are pretty much useless. They're not going to really... They'll do a little bit of damage, but nothing worth crying over. But I want to show you no skills. They got machine gun 0, which is what they have, but they don't have any points in it. Okay, but they have points and everything else. Sometimes I wonder if they just gave random stats to enemies in some cases. Like, why design it like that? But anyway, the enemies in this fight are as follows. We've got a couple of Oberona 2s and Missileers. They're linked with each other for no reason, because they'll never come to effect. But they got perfect missile and heavy strike, and they got Volna arms, skull missiles, and that's pretty much it. They do got a decent amount of HP, so, and they're fire resistant, so it'll take a while to take them down. But yeah, there's the other one there. The enemy also has their own Gatling guns, same thing. They don't have any machine gun bonuses as well, so they'll do the base 25 damage unless you have piercing resistance, which we don't. We set ours to impact, and I'm going to add fire resistance here because piercing is not enough of an effect. The only person who can shoot machine guns is this guy. Everyone else is either impact. Well, and technically these guys, but they'll shoot cannons as hurt first before the machine guns that they have. So, okay. And then we got a couple of rock jacks, or I mean, Vizov 3s. I just call them rock jacks because of the bazookas they wield. But anyway, they got Pegasi legs, which means they can't evade. They have to take all the hits. Yes! But they can do a decent amount of damage, especially because they're all linked with each other, so we'll go bat, 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 and hit the same person. Which, the way I want to build this is I want, preferably I want Bosch to take the hits, because he's got the best evasion out of us, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, they got Perfect Shot, Zoom, 2, and Blast on all 3 of them, and they're all linked together. And then we've got 3 over here. Now this guy is loose, not connected to these 2, he's loose, so he doesn't have Blast Shot for whatever weird reason. He'll move over here eventually. These 3 are designed to basically go here. Whoops, sorry. I accidentally pressed a button too. Anyway, they'll go here, here, and then here. So they'll loop around. So we'll eventually take them out as they loop back to basically attack. Their AI is designated to kill these targets unless we do something crazy to them to make them go after us, or we chase them too far or something like that. Yeah, these guys are linked with each other, and they'll do that. And then we got a mech here, Avenir 2 with the Vada backpack. His main thing is to do a little bit of damage, but mainly heal himself and the jokes if it comes down to it. And he's got a shield as well. He doesn't do that much damage. It's not really much worth. That's why I didn't want to put piercing on this. But he's got block damage 30 and defend body. The damage 30 probably won't even come into effect. And finally, we've got the 2 jokes here, which are linked to each other, which can be kind of heinous. But they got Panic Shot 3. Minus Shot 3, Auto Machine, and Blast Shot 2. Auto Machine is the one where you attack if you get system down or something like that, which we don't have any backpack, so that doesn't matter. But their biggest threat really is the missiles, but we're going to move up so close to them that they're not even going to use the missiles. They're going to use their cannons, which is why I want impact, so that way we can reduce the damage on that. But yeah, it's the same on both of these. Really, the big damage is going to come... Really, probably from the rock jacks really are going to do the most damage, because these guys might miss because of the percentages for these are pretty bad, but we'll see what happens. So. All right, let's move everyone. Let's get everyone up as far as we can. Actually, I probably should. Let's see. I think I usually have enough movement. I'm just trying to think of how I want to do this. Yeah, I think I'll do this. I basically want Latona and Bosch to kind of be in front. Do I have enough? Oh, I do have enough to hit you. So what I'll do is I'll move you first, because then he'll counterattack when Bosch attacks this guy. I could missile him, but I want to. I won't have enough EP, and I'd have to I'd have to bet on yeah, your evade's okay, but that chance to hit you is not. Anyway, I had to bet on the AP0 activating, which is one of those things that you almost don't want to have something that dependable, like, oh, I have to have this hit. You know, you want to basically just, you know, hit him and hopefully for the best, you know. So anyway, let's attack him. Oh, nice double shot. Good start, actually. Oh, what? You missed? Well, you hit with a backswing at least, but still, come on, man. Oh well, whatever. Alright, and yeah, I wanted to have Hermes have, like, really good healing, so that way I can, because, you know, if things go bad, if percentages just don't work out, I want to be able to, you know, heal all that damage, so. Let's get Elsa up. Yeah, we'll just move her there. And then finally, Beck, we'll move him reasonably in a reasonable place. Actually, we could have... I'm almost thinking about trying to get him in line with the, this guy to try and get him missiled so that way he doesn't mess with Bosch. So yeah, let's see if we can... Let's do that. Let's see, air support. Oh, wait, no, I need to be close enough. Hold on. Let's see, how far is armor coating? Because I want to get fire for this. So, yeah, it'd have to be at least right here. So, okay, that's fine. And then we'll have back on the next turn try to hit that one guy to try and take his attention. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he got his goo all over us. Yep, they're moving on there, of course. Yeah, we'll see you guys in a few turns. Yeah, we'll be. This is one of those like 15-turn battles that's pretty easy to do, for the most part. I never found it difficult to. Bosch, you have like 40% plus whatever to evade. You should have evaded that. It even said like 40% on his like to hit or whatever. Bosch, dodge. There you go, finally. I mean, I know it's almost 50% chance to hit, but still, come on, man. Let's see if actually. Well, Zoom just kind of, I wouldn't say completely counteracts it, but yeah, you'll take a few turns getting there. And yep, Bosch is going to get missiled. Hopefully it doesn't take out his arms, but okay. Probably had to do maybe a heal all. We'll see what happens. Oh, you didn't even move. Oh, you why are you going after Beck? Okay, that was weird. Oh, I don't know why you did that. That's odd. Okay. I was about to say, can you even shoot through that guy? Weird. Okay, whatever. Okay, and yeah, you didn't even move. Weird. Okay, so for this one, let's get a little bit closer. I only need a 12, right? Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can... Although I'd have to move Bosch out of the way, but... Let's see. We also want to airstrike, so... Unfortunately, because they can probably hit me, they're probably not going to move, so I could probably put this here, maybe. Or maybe here. And then work on doing a lot of damage to this guy, maybe. That might be the way to go. You might not move, though. That's the problem. You guys might stay in place because you can hit Bosch, which is your target. But if I move him, they might move to attack him. Like if I move Bosch over here, I might move him here and then move Hermes there, and they'll probably go towards him. So I could just... the only problem is if I do that, I won't be able to move Platona. Oh no, never mind. I have this spot. I was thinking like, oh, I can't move him because of this, but no. Okay, so let's move you over here to see if we can get you to go after Beck. You know, take the damage for that. Let's move. Yeah, let's try that and see how that works. Okay, Latona, we're gonna have you. Oh, I need to move. No, I was thinking, I'm gonna move Elsa. Oh, I mean, I could move her over this way and to help Latona. We do need to do some damage to this guy, obviously, because I think the thing will do, like... I forgot how much the backpack actually does. I think it does, like, 1,200 damage or something like that, I think. So we need to at least get him below 1,200 to finish him off, for sure. And these guys are the biggest threat. Even though I've highlighted them, I might just have Latona go after this guy. Just to weaken him a bit. Let's say she should miss because it's through the trees there. So. Nice. That should be a decent amount of damage, even with the resistance. That should be... Won't kill him, but it'll be... I think it'll be a decent amount, so... Okay, so... Yeah, let's move Bosch over at least a little bit. And then... Actually, I might move him... there? Well, I don't want to move him too far just because I want to... Yeah, let's have him just attack this guy. Oh, wow. We might just finish him off. I wasn't actually expecting that. Okay. Never mind then. I was actually going to use the airstrike. Well, maybe it'll give a reason for these guys to move in, so... Okay, I think it only takes 3 for you to heal, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll do repair all, even if that's weaker. Because with my repair plus 3, I should be able to heal quite a bit. Yeah, with all 3 repairs on, so... Actually, I might just have... Elsa move like over here or something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide. Because we need to start working on that guy, so... No abilities, huh? Nah, that's fine, whatever. I mean, I don't base these strategies on activating all these skills, but we try the best we can to make sure they unlock, so... Alright, turn 2. So this airstrike might not be, probably wasn't utilized as well as it probably could have, just because I basically killed that guy. Nah, he didn't move. Okay, I didn't think he was, but I was trying to see if maybe I could do some weird manipulation on him. At least he's dodging it, somewhat dodging it actually. Okay, he's not moving. I don't know why you're not even doing anything. Okay, this airstrike was kind of not utilized well. Oh well. At least it kept Bosch facing front towards them. So. You're gonna come in. Yeah, even with when I generally know like how people are gonna move, like if I do, I swear if I do anything slightly different, it'll. No, I couldn't. Okay, couldn't get him to readjust. I was hoping maybe if I moved back in line or moved him away, he'd maybe go, oh, I should move out of the way or something. But, no. Let's see if we actually... Ah. Nice. Okay. Oh, this thing... If it hits, it will do, like, no damage. Yeah. You're almost looks like... Elsa's like, ow, was that a mosquito? Oh, that was annoying. Yeah, it's, since the other people are going to get hit are these two, we might as well just focus on the rock jogs here, so... Okay. Let's see, how... I might as well just... Yeah, sure, why not? Doesn't do a ton of damage, but... Let's see. Yeah, I need to heal you for sure. Might just have... Well, no, you're in the way, but if I have Latona... Let's see, that might be good enough to... Yeah, okay. Let's have Latona and you work on him. Yeah, I didn't think you were going to do that much damage. This might be good. Oh! Yes. Alright, Latona. Yeah, let's have you. I'm almost considering just a straight up go. But if I move her there, these guys can attack him. And then I'll just have her charge at this guy. And I'll probably just have everyone else mess with everyone else, so. Yeah, you're too far away. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking that probably position wasn't that good, but I was hoping maybe I would get a little lucky with the hitting. Hoping to get more lucky on that. Let's have you heal Bosch. Yeah, I'm just gonna move him closer with that. Get you out of the way. Really? Really? Through those bushes? Like that's like 20% or something like that. No. Yeah, it would have been. Boo. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. I might blast you because you might barely survive if I don't hit you. Oh, I could have missiled you actually. Oh, well. Alright then. So basically airstrike's gonna hit the Shook and that's it. That was a very piss poor planned airstrike, that's for sure. Did it only 2? I thought it did more than 2, because it only did like 288 or something like that. Huh. I could have sworn it did like multiple rounds and it did more damage than that. Well, that was not definitely a very not good placement for that. Yeah, it's just right above it. I'll probably get rid of those damage cost whatevers and just reduce it to maybe like or change it a bit or something like that, because those aren't really doing what I want it to anyway. So. Uh-oh. That didn't do as much as I thought. Alright, let's see if you can actually hit. Ah. Elsa can do it if she needs to. She could dodge a good old fashioned machine gun. Yeah, it did do a decent amount of damage. It did like 1,200 damage, so it's not like it didn't. It just didn't seem like it, because when you first see it, it says 288, but yeah, it originally had like 25 something, so it did like 1,200 damage. So, let's see, you got it. Let's have you restore his legs. And yeah, I need you to start wailing this guy. Let's see you. Let's have you. Oh yeah, I need to have you air support strike. I'm gonna see if I can hit the one dudes. Let's see, they should move about, I think about right here, if I remember correctly. It's somewhere like in this general vicinity, so I should get some free damage on them. Okay, let's see. let's get this guy out of the way. Yeah, I should finish him off. Yeah, you went down pretty quickly. Wait, what? Oh, that guy was like, what? Who's left? That surprised me for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Actually, let's have you use a missile. Actually, I could probably work on that guy off in the background there. Yeah, I mean, he's got fire resistance, but get some damage on him. Yep, okay. I knew they were gonna... That's like one of the few things I kind of knew was gonna happen. With that middle part, there's a lot of like weird variables. It really depends on who moved where, like that sometimes the enemies will like adjust their thing. But when it comes to like stuff like this where people are moving in a direction, usually if you play the mission a couple times, you can kind of guess. At least as long as they're not being attacked. Yeah, that guy doesn't last very long at all. I'm actually surprised he's getting in as many hits as he is, to tell you the truth. But yeah, we'll get... That way when we finally encounter them, they'll have some damage on them. Yeah, as far as I know, I mean, you could prevent that, but luckily with these guys, it's not that big of a deal if they get destroyed, so... Yeah, my defensive thing working well. Yeah, I'll have to get to you here pretty soon. You don't do a ton of damage, but you are annoying. So. Oh, I hate this guy when he moves. He just keeps moving back, and it's just like, stop moving. Yeah, we'll use. Yeah, you're not really much of a threat. You dodge? Wow, your dodge is not that good, too. Oh, so that's not gonna do anything. Alright, let's try to get you. I'm gonna try to prevent you from moving, is what I'm gonna try to do. No, listen, Drip. Finished him off. Ow. Yeah, Otona's take like no damage during this whole thing. There we go, nice. Alright, you're done. Let's see. Yeah, you're probably the one that's gonna take the most from that missile, so yeah, let's have you. I'm really not sure why I'm moving him like I am, it doesn't really matter. So you can hit that guy from where he's at, right? Yeah, so. Nice go around there. Ooh, yes, nice. Ah, I was hoping for a little bit more, but this should do it. Yeah, I might just have well, I still need to have him heal because you've taken quite a bit of damage. Okay, you should be good now, but. Oh, and that guy's got to waste his turn healing anyway, and I can finish that off pretty quickly, so I'm just gonna keep missiling this guy. Oop. And Robert with the attack. Nice. And yeah, by the time we come back to them, they'll obviously be super weak, and we can just kind of plow through them. So. Okay, you're moving back. Usually you guys move towards the other one. I wonder why you're doing that. Alright, whatever. pretty much done for. Yeah, I need to get over to you so we can start messing with you. I'll admit how the turns are going aren't going as well as I'd like, at least as efficiently. But like I said, as long as we can get this in 15 turns, it doesn't really matter. What is my? I need to check what my. Yeah, if you're really good at this, you can get this in like 8 turns or something like that. Like, how are we right now currently? 6. Yeah, we're definitely not getting this in 8 turns. I don't think we are, just because of how all the characters are moving and stuff like that. So. But luckily we've got a whole lot of move pluses on us and everything like that, so. There, back. And I'll just have you missile. But not good enough. Yeah, if we get lucky, it might finish him off. Let's see, heal you. And then have Elsa and you finish off that guy. Her here. Yeah, you're more annoying, but I'd rather like get one less enemy on the field, you know. Sorry, your claim to fame is pointless. Oh, he basically did it by herself. Not close enough. I don't think I can hit that guy with a missile. I was thinking of trying to hit that guy with a missile. Nope. Right out of range. Oh well. Actually, might as well just get that one guy with a missile too. I keep hoping perfect missile will activate, but it's not. So. Oh well. Yeah, what's supposed to happen is all 3 of those guys are supposed to chase after that gunner there, but for some reason, one of them backed off, which is really odd. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Like, I guess because of the damage I did to them. And he reset. he basically like, oh, I gotta go this way now. You're like, alright. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell like what an actual attack will do to the AI. Will it actually like, you know, make them I'm just trying to think if I want to have. I might just have Beck go down there and help with that group. And then, how's your movement? Yeah, I'll just have her go with them. At least the backswing hit. Not too many no abilities, huh? Man, sometimes you guys just do it all the time, and then other times it's just like, I can't be bothered with this nonsense. Maybe I shouldn't have stood like right in front of a Zed, but it might not matter. There goes that guy. Alright, let's just get a couple of rockets in on you. Yeah, just don't want to unlock those perfect missiles, huh? Yay for Gunner. Yay for helping. Yeah, we're definitely not getting this in 8 turns. But like I said, that's more of a it's not like a hard line goal. It's just more like if you're trying to go for efficiency, that's where you got to go. 15 turns is it. Just I like trying to see if I can get a better score, but or a better score. It's not like we're playing from Mission 3. I kind of wish this game had left the ranking system per battle and kind of like as an extra thing to work towards to try and get like platinum, so you get extra rewards. But I know there's already a lot of stuff they added to this game, so I can't really complain that much just because of all the work they put into it. So it would have been nice to have that in there. So let's see. Yeah, you're probably not gonna. Oh, you can get to him. Huh. I always forget how much movement you've got. You know. Nice. Oh, it's not like you could dodge anyway, but can't really move anywhere anyway. So. Oh, well, alright. I could just have... I need someone to... Yeah, I'll have Bosch stay and help with this guy. No, let me move a little bit closer. Actually, let's see how much damage you do with the missile, if you get any more out of it. Nope. Okay. Let's have you assist. Is that close enough? Yeah. Ah, man. I was about to be able to finish it off. Oh, there you go. Right. Almost forgot about the linking. Turn 9, so I got close to finishing them off. Of course, that guy's gonna die anyway, so the plan wasn't to try and see if he survived or not, because that is just a headache and a half to mess with. So. Bye, Gunner. You did your best, but your best just wasn't good enough. Oh, nice dodging, Ilatona. I knew I kept you around for a reason. What reason that is, I'm not sure. No. Oops. Alright, let's get Ilatona into these two bad boys there. Getting some not... Never mind, I was going to make a crew joke. Never mind. Oh, boom. There you go. She's like, I'm having none of your crap, sir. Let's just have Beck finish this guy off. Yeah, even with his resistance, Beck should do enough damage. Finish him off. Alright, time to finish this sucker off. Oh, I forgot to put on Latona's backpack. Whoops. I just realized she still has the sensor backpack on. I meant to give her the new backpack. I knew I forgot something. But anyway, we did it. Hooray! Let's look at the averages here. Yeah, this is definitely not an EP fight. 14. Got it on most people anyway. And 9,000. I was a little behind. Didn't kill enough, or didn't destroy enough limbs. I think I should have enough money for what I need to do. But anyway, for doing this simulation, we get the Art 2. I think it's the best machine gun you can get in the game, if I recall. Okay, so what's our time look like? I might be able to do a little bit. Yeah, we can do a little bit of extra stuff, mainly just the shop stuff. I just want to put Latona on, give her that power backpack really quick. And then, yeah, I can't believe I forgot to do that. Actually, I need to look at I might change that because the final, what's coming up next, I have to do quite a bit of modifications. So, yeah, so I'm going to have to back off on that because, yeah, I'm going to need to do some prep work. Why do I need to do some prep work? Well, let's show you. After you beat simulation number 12, you unlock Durandal Simulation number 13. So those who haven't played this game probably don't know anything about this other than it being an extra simulation added to the North American version. For those who have played the game and you're playing this on a regular version, not New Game Plus, this is probably the hardest fight in the game because it requires a lot of prep and it requires a lot of skills and everything like that unlocked, and the best mechs and everything like that. And usually this is one of those simulations you probably do on New Game Plus when you get to it. But we're going to do it on a first run. So will I be able to defeat the Durandal Simulation number 13 with my mechs intact, or I'll have to pull my hair out in frustration? Find out next time in the next episode of Front Mission 4. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.